Okay, this is Awkward Occurrence for Awkward Entertainment. And we're going to be talking about the blood splatter on the wall, the sockets, and on the mattress. As you can see, we have a picture of the mattress in the left-hand corner. It don't look like the bed was soaked in blood. It look like your basic nosebleed blood stains. Let's get into this video. There's going to be some clips in this video. So we're going to discuss just the blood period. And as you can see, the blood was found on the carpet, another part of the carpet, the garage, the bumper of the Tiguan SUV, but it was not found inside of the SUV. So somehow, she pulled his bloody body from the room, which is connected to the freaking garage, somehow connected. Well, she dragged it through the house, into the garage, into the back of the Tiguan, but there was no blood anywhere. And we remember the police are claiming she washed her car. Or she did wash her car the day before, or that same day she went to see them for an interview on January 29th. But somehow, she forgot to put baking powder and vinegar on the bumper. Like, you missed the spot with the blood on the bumper somehow, but you washed the car. Does that add up to anybody? That's the list of everything where they found blood at. They used this chemical or this process called blue reagent to make blood appear to see if blood has been anywhere. And apparently they found blood on the bumper. So Letecia went to a sucky car wash, I guess. They never thought the blood came from when Gannon stepped on a nail or none of the nosebleed incidents. Because we're going to get into nosebleeds and how severe nosebleeds are. So we'll get into that later. So this is talking about the location of the bed placement. This is talking about Letecia changed the sheets on the bed. They believe she changed the sheets, but they don't believe she threw out the mattress. So if this mattress is supposed to be blood soaked, why would you keep the mattress but throw out the sheets and everything? Oh yeah, she had time to change the mattress and just throw it out. If you're saying she had time to clean up all the blood, she had time to change and throw the mattress out. For the purpose of comparison, I'm at line B. For the purpose of comparison between the images, it appears although the sheets may not be the same, the blankets are different in the pillowcase. Let me skim through that. They could not locate whatever other bedding they believe to be there. This is talking about when they found blood. There's a staircase with a small landing that allows access from the main level to the basement, and the garage is accessible from inside the residence. So they applied this chemical to find blood inside Gannon's bedroom, inside the hallway leading to the utility room, from his bedroom, inside the utility room, the staircase, and the landings leading upstairs to the utility room, from the utility room. The next one is going to state they found traces of blood tested positive in those spots. Pathway to the garage from the stairs in the garage area itself. In all of these areas, investigators found positive results for the likely presence of blood. Again, that word likely. And again, nosebleeds. And I don't have to repeat nosebleeds for this. I'll put it in the title. It's just talking about the mattress. As you can see, we don't get the clear photos, but there was a stain right there. You see that little stain on the side right there? The picture on the right corner, that little stain right there. Then I guess it had a little stain on that corner on top of the bed, little stain. Let me skim through 112 and 113. Furthermore, there was also blood stain and projected blood splatter located on the walls in the area. Indeed, over 50 droplets of suspected blood, were found on the walls near Gannon's bed. Again, talking about walls near the bed, nosebleeds. Crime scene investigators also suspected someone attempted to clean the walls Of course, you got to clean the walls when your son has nosebleeds. You're not just gonna leave blood on the wall. She should have attempted to clean the bed when he has nosebleeds, which I think she did. 113, his mattress was seized. It contains a red stain consistent with blood in the same area as the stain on the carpet, because maybe he was sleeping that way and he was bleeding that way he was sleeping. The blood cast off on the walls. The stains on the mattress was swabbed. And let's continue on. And this talk about laboratory results have not yet been returned, but because of the blood in the area, so that's their speculation at the end. And of course, they found 2 samples of blood inside the outlet. One to be male, I believe they say it's Gannon, but they're not explaining why there's more than 1 blood sample inside of an outlet. Like, who else was bleeding that day? Who else was bleeding? That kind of contributes to the story Letecia was telling about there being an intruder in the house. Let's keep going. Because there was an intruder named Eduardo in the house. And Eduardo had hit her, or she hit her head. And that can explain where or who the second blood belongs to in the outlet. Or any other signs of blood they don't know where it came from that they may mention in the affidavit. This is test messages. Can I read this test messages? I read it earlier. And the placements I seen when we came back from inside. This is talking about the day of the candle burning. I have talked to investigators on Saturday, Stauch 27, 28, and 29. There was no odor, no smoke, no evidence of smoke. Yeah, there was no evidence of smoke because this happened on the 26th. I mean, he was burnt on the 26th. So I don't know why you're talking about this on the 27th, 28th, and 29th. Of course, you're not going to smell no smoke over 24 hours later. Like, come on. That part don't make sense. This is the outgoing text messages when we came back in from the smoke. There was blood on both of us. This is Letecia saying there was blood on both of them somehow. She said, I didn't know what to do. I was scared I would get cussed out about it, and I didn't know if he should go to the doctor. I kept trying to add the counter thing, but Albert kept saying it was not important or it was minor. I was scared. The basement was smoky, and when I threw the covers on everything, we both had blood. Participants, I saw again talking about blood, and they both had blood, so they both was bleeding. That may explain where the other blood came from in the socket. She goes on to say you don't understand how hard it is to be a stepmom. 134. 452, those measures are important because we believe the purpose of these arms was to clean up the blood from the murder of Gannon. At 452. So she didn't take long to clean up the blood, is what they're saying. 452. So get the carpet powders, baking soda, trash bags, and I think they said vinegar also. Now, my theory again is there was an intruder. Maybe there was an intruder and something did happen. But I'm going to come up with a couple of different theories based on what Letecia says and based on what the affidavit says. So it's possible there could have been an intruder, and no one saw that intruder leave out of the back door. No access to the back door cameras. Even though the back door had a lot of activity during that time period, Letecia came home. That's in the affidavit about the back door having 10 times as much, but 300% rise in activity at the back door between 3:30 and 5:30, or 2:30 and 4:30, I mean. Now this is getting into the videos about nosebleeds, and I think I'm getting ready to end this broadcast out on these videos. But let's recap. There wasn't a blood-soaked bed. I mean, the blood on the mattress was from one side, on the side. The blood was on top of the mattress. That's lines up to Gannon laying his head, being asleep, then having a nosebleed while he sleeps. And him dripping blood on the bed. Then him getting up, dripping blood on the wall, touch his nose. Let's keep going. Letecia cleaning up the blood of the crime scene. If Letecia did clean anything up on a January 27th, what was that text actually for her to get that stuff to clean blood? Or the text we just saw she sent to Harley, was that text actually sent to Harley for her to buy those things to clean the blood? Baking soda, was that actually for her to clean blood or to clean something else? I know Letecia has another story that she met Quincy Brown. So I'm going to do a video about that theory of hers, or about that story of hers that she met Quincy Brown. Eduardo, it's possible Eduardo came. It's possible Eduardo entered the house through the back door. It's possible he was waiting there. It's possible there was altercation between him raping Letecia, throwing Gannon across the room. That whole story she gave. That's very possible. But I will do a video why I believe that's very possible. Let's get into this. This is going to be about Gannon's nosebleeds. And nosebleeds in general. This is just about nosebleeds in general. So you can see for yourself that nosebleeds, you bleed all over the place. It becomes a crime scene. The way people bleed out the nose makes the room look like a crime scene, which is why I see how detectives would think that any blood splatter came from him being shot or stabbed. I see why they think that when you look at these videos. Coming up next, this has been Awkward Occurrence or Awkward Entertainment, and I will see you in the next video.
We can sell the sofa, we can sell whatever, because we gotta get it fixed so the lady don't be mad at us and kick us out of the house. Okay? You got it?
I decided to film this because my camera was right next to me.
Are you sure you didn't do it on purpose?
Literally, I have to get up. It's 2 in the morning and I have to get up at 6.
We're gonna have to sell stuff to fix it. Okay? So we figure out what we gotta sell. We can sell the sofa, we can sell whatever, because we gotta get it fixed so the lady don't be mad at us and kick us out of the house. Okay?
Look at that.
You got it?
Look at that. That's all blood. I know it looks like orange stuff, but like if you go, I'm gonna go show you the sink in the bathroom. This is like, how can you bleed this much? How? Just how? Like seriously.
What's going on with challenge video number 7, and I actually just filmed challenge video number 6 and 5, the cayenne pepper thingy, and the eating 5 crackers in 35 seconds, and that was a fail. Whatever. So, this challenge video, I'm going to be filming, or doing, I'm going to light this candle on fire, and, I'm going to hold my hand above it, see how long, or see if I can hold it for 15 seconds like this, or till I don't know, but I'm gonna set it at 20 seconds. Okay. For 15 seconds. This. And it beeps down. Oh, this is easy.
The kids are going to Christmas, 2 teams. So I discussed this with our children. So come at me in a different way, instead of a demanding way, you won't get an attitude. But you're putting pressure on Gannon, and they don't feel anything. He has anxiety over all of this stuff.
I want you to read your messages and see. I said, are you willing to talk about Christmas?
And all your old stuff, where your wife's doing everything. You don't want to sit in Alaska doing something and manipulate kids. I just said a bunch of body to your home and let them know how much you spend time with them and how much Letecia does for you. So get off my ball and get on yours. Because I'm tired of it. If you want to keep burning me, I'll burn you because I'm a good mom. You need to step up to the plate and be the same figure that I am. But enough, I'm done with you. I'm done